So in today's video, I want to cover powerful automation made simple with NetBox Labs and Tines. Mostly today I'm going to be showing off Tines Workbench and how it can grab data from one platform, add it to NetBox Labs, and gathering data as well. So let's walk through and take a look at Tines Workbench with NetBox Labs. First, I'm going to toggle over to NetBox. One of the things I am going to be doing is creating an IPAM address, pulling a circuit information from from NetBox. So right here, as you can see in the IPAM, there's no associated address with it. So I'm going to launch into Tines Workbench, and from there, we'll create a new IPAM and switch back so we can take a look at that. So I'm going to hop over to Workbench, and then I'm going to say to Workbench, get all the devices in Cisco DNA. And what this will actually do is talk to Cisco DNA, grab all the devices there, and pull them back into the product. Now, the nice thing about it is I set up the story to actually not prompt me for confirmation, so it automatically went out and grabbed the data. So you can control whether to prompt or not to prompt to ask for permission to run the commands. And as we can see here, it talks to Cisco DNA Center, pull back in everything. So say, for example, we want to add this device here to our IPAM product in NetBox. So I already have my command created. I'm just going to paste it in so you guys don't have to see me type this. But basically what I'm saying is let's create an IPAM entry in NetBox with the IP address, telling it the state, the role of it, and what DNS name I want to use. So I'm now going to go ahead and hit enter. And now it's going to look and see which story to use. And by story, I mean these here. So here's my Cisco DNA where it's capturing that information. Here it looks, and I see create an IPAM entry in NetBox, and it prompts me this time for confirmation. I can also set that up to where it doesn't prompt me for confirmation. So now it's running, it's making the API call using my credentials to NetBox. Now it's pulling back and let me know that it was created. So also another thing that we added is a suggestion of next things you can possibly do. So in this case, I want to switch back to my IPAM product, NetBox here, and my IPAM view, refresh it, and now we'll see a related IP. So if I click here, here's my .178. Here's the DNS name, and let's open it up and see what additional information here. So it's letting me know the status is active, the role is looped back, the DNS name. What's nice about this is I can also pass in other information from there. So I can say things like the assignment, the NAT, any tags I want to associate with, comments, contacts, any of these information that we want to tie into it. That one API call can actually make that to here as well. So just giving you guys the example of how to leverage Tines and NetBox together. Now let's go ahead and look at one more example, and I'm just going to tell it get me all the, see right here you can say get the details of the newly created IPAM entry, and it would automatically do that for us. But what I would like to do is get all the circuits from NetBox. So now we're going to execute that command, and it's going to pull back a list of all the circuits that it has within it. And I think since this is my demo box, it only has one, so it should only pull back one circuit, unless by default. Can't remember if I installed additional circuits or not when I was testing it out. Oh, there it is. It's one. So right here, it's actually telling me all the information that NetBox has about it, telling me the circuit ID, who the provider is, all this information. Again, the nice thing is this is your data we're pulling back, and we can take action on this. So say, for example, now you actually have, say you are an ISP, or this is your circuit that you're managing internally, and you want to decommission it and shut down the interface. We can actually tie this to the actual circuit that, to the actual switch or router that it's connected to, and deactivate that circuit as well from here. But I don't have that set up in the demo. I just want to give you what the art of the possible. And with that, let's go ahead, and I want to thank my buddies over at NetBox Labs that allow me to use their demo tenant to create this platform and demo it for you. I hope you find this useful. Any questions, please reach out to us. Glad to help and answer anything.